Erwin Rommel, 1891–1944, was a German armed force official who rose to the position of field marshal and procured notoriety at home and abroad for his administration of Germany's Afrika Korps in North Africa during the Second Great War. Nicknamed the Desert Fox, Rommel likewise told German guards against the associated attack of northern France. Subsequent to being ensnared in a plot to kill Adolf Hitler, he kicked the bucket by self-destruction in October 1944. Rommel was brought into the world on November 15, 1891, in Heidenheim, in the realm of Württemberg, Germany. While his dad was a teacher and head administrator, youthful Rommel showed little interest in scholastics, and his family encouraged him to seek after a profession as a military official. As the more esteemed mounted force and gatekeeper regiments were restricted to those with respectable or military foundations, the 18-year-old Rommel joined the 124th Württemberg Infantry Regiment in 1910. During the Second Great War, Rommel presented with unique excellence in Romania, France, and Italy, procuring a standing for valiance and forceful battling strategies. After outstanding triumphs on the Italian front, in the skirmish of Caporetto and the ensuing catch of the town of Longaron, he was elevated to the position of chief in October 1918, without further ado before the ceasefire. He wedded Lucia Maria Malin while on leave from the military in 1916. Their child, Manfred, was brought into the world in December 1928. Between the conflicts, Rommel served in the restricted multitude of the Weimar Republic as a well-known teacher at the Dresden Infantry School and the German Conflict Foundation at Potsdam. In 1934, he met Hitler, who had as of late solidified power in Germany as Führer, Chancellor, and President of the military. The next year, Hitler once again introduced induction, a strategy that started the reconstructing of the German military. In 1937, Rommel's standing as a better military teacher drove Hitler than delegate him as the German Conflict Services contact official to the Hitler Youth Association. However, Rommel was before long eliminated from the post because of his troublesome relationship with Hitler Youth pioneer Baldur von Schirach. Hitler by and by mentioned that Rommel order his own escort brigade, which went with the Führer at whatever point he left Germany. Rommel served here through the Nazi attack of Poland in 1939, during which he was elevated to the position of significant general. Hitler provided Rommel order of the 7th Panzer Division, one of 10 tank divisions that participated in the raid attack of Belgium and France that started on May 10, 1940. As his division drove forward with amazing velocity, Rommel demanded driving his men from the forefronts, instead of ordering from the back. Under a year after the fact, this striking and dynamic style procured him an arrangement as leader of the Afrika Korps. The German soldiers shipped off help battling Italian powers against the partners in North Africa. Showing up in Africa in February 1941, Rommel immediately assumed responsibility for the vacillating Pivot Crusade, scoring a few fast triumphs against English safeguards around Cyrenaica and encompassing the waterfront post of Tobruk by mid-April. In mid-1942, he sent off another hostile, coming full circle in the loss of the English in the clash of Gazala in June and the catch of Tobruk. Rommel's expedient amazement assaults drew stunningness and acclaim even from his adversaries, and his moniker, Desert Fox, turned out to be broadly involved among English fighters as well as German ones. The tide of war before long betrayed the hub in North Africa, with associated powers recovering Tobruk in the second clash of Alamein in October 1942, overcoming Rommel's depleted and efficiently provided troops. In Walk 1943, Hitler requested Rommel, at this point a field marshal, back to Europe. After momentarily ordering powers in Italy, Rommel went to northern France, where he was entrusted with sustaining German safeguards along the Channel coast in front of an anticipated unified attack. Conversely, with other German commanders, he inclined toward a strong counterattack system after the United arrivals, a conflict that would eventually debilitate the German reaction when the intrusion started on D-Day, June 6, 1944. By the spring of 1944, Rommel had become frustrated and far-fetched of Germany's possibilities winning the conflict and incredulous of Hitler's initiative. Eventually, he is accepted to have chatted with companions who were engaged with secret resistance to Hitler. However, most antiquarians propose he was reasonable not really associated with the bombed endeavor to kill Hitler on July 20, 1944. During the attack fight in Normandy, Rommel was truly harmed in an air assault on his vehicle by English contender planes on July 17. In August, he got back to Germany to finish his recuperation. Having learned of Rommel's contact with the July schemers, Hitler would have rather not made the display of a famous General Put being investigated, and executed, for restricting him. All things considered, he sent 2 commanders to Rommel's home to offer him the decision to end it all instead of face a public preliminary, and potential repercussions to his loved ones. Rommel decided to take that choice and utilized cyanide pills to commit suicide on October 14, 1944. He was offered a state memorial service and covered with full military distinctions.